Welcome back, people, to Let's Play Civilization 6 Rise and Fall. I've got myself a new cup of coffee, and I have just dropped the overall volume level a smidge. So I think we'll be fine, and I think we'll just settle in place. This is the main game screen. You can scroll around and stuff. There is, of course, we're settling next to fresh water. That is important when you're founding a city, because access to fresh water determines your maximum population in that city for quite some time. I don't like the fact that there's two tiles here. I would have preferred to settle next to a river, but that's fine. The good thing is that we're settling next to 2 stone, which will provide a huge boost to us early in the game. And we also have dyes here, which is a luxury resource. And we got horses, which is a strategic one. We'll eventually grow to the cotton over here. And we'll... yeah, we also got some hills here that we can mine. So I think this is going to be good for the starting location. It's startling. Cool. Let's see. Now, I think I went fractal, right? So I don't know exactly how the layout is gonna be. If you're playing on a smaller map, then oh wow, the scout is cheap. Yeah, if you're playing on a small map or an islands map, you may not want to prioritize the scout and instead go for the monument for the culture boost. Yeah, we are deciding what we want our city to do. Our city can build units and it can build buildings as well. So I think the first thing we'll want to do is create a scout. And this is our warrior. We start with 1 warrior. I'm just gonna send him over here and sort of explore the outlying area. It looks like we have some desert to the north. And let's see here. What is going to be the most important for us? I think the most important is getting mining, because that will allow us to improve these stone tiles. It will give us access to a quarry. And it allows chopping of woods as well, which might come in handy. So yeah, let's go for mining. And we'll skip ahead to the next turn. This is a turn-based game, a turn-based strategy game. I don't know if I mentioned that starting out, but yeah, it's a turn-based strategy, and it's one of those 4X games. Oh, this is new turtles. Oh, look at those. Requires sailing. Right, that's new in this expansion, for sure. Alright, so I want to take my warrior and just move him in a circle around the capital here, so I can get a sense of what territory is like around here. So yeah, this is a 4X game. The 4X... oh, we have a scout. Let's move you up here, so we can see. The thing is, these are barbarians. They can attack my city and just generally be a pain in my ass. If that scout discovers my city and relays that information back to a barbarian encampment, the barbarian encampment will start spawning a lot of units to attack my city. And I do not want to spend most of the early game building troops to defend myself. I want to, like, get these stone hooked up to my capital and stuff, so we can start to grow. Yeah, so the 4 X's, they stand for explore, exploit, exterminate, I think, and expand. Which is like, it's the sort of main pillars of the game. Let's move here. Alright, we discovered the barbarian encampment. They may attack us, which is not good. We also found gems over here, or diamonds. That could be nice. Looks like there's grass on the other side here, so settling in the desert is obviously not a great thing. But over on this side here, there's a river, so that's good. We'll have access to fresh water. So we may be able to settle a city somewhere up here to take advantage of the diamonds. We also found a tribal village. If you move a unit into a tribal village, you can learn something from them. Well, you can learn a technology, you can get some culture or faith or, you know, or some gold. We'll see. So we'll definitely move you over here. Ah, nice! We got a Eureka towards sailing. Now, a Eureka is basically a boost to a technology. It's a like, aha moment. So if we go into the tech tree here, you'll notice that like astrology, oh, the Eureka has been lowered a little bit. It used to be half the technology. Now it's a smidge less, tiny bit less, like a sixth less. Which is like 5 out of 12 something, right? Yeah, so you can see here that masonry, for example, is a technology that you're able to Eureka. If we boost this, we need to build a quarry, which is what we want to do on top of those stones that we got next to our capital. So we'll definitely wait with researching masonry until we got the boost towards the tech. So that's that mechanics explained to some extent. Oh, this guy can move quite quickly. He has 3 moves. I don't think he had that before. I forget. Right, tribal village contacted. Your people celebrate a historic moment. Villagers being gifted. Let's see, villagers bring gifts as they join our civilization. +1 era score. Nice. Cool. Builder is gonna be 12 turn. No, let's get a slinger out. Just for safety. You want to focus a little bit on the military before you go nuts on the growth. O!
Spotkanie przez Boga błogosławione.
Fuck.
Pewnam tego. Jadwiga, król Polski.
Yeah, so this is Jadwiga. She is the king of Greater Poland, even though she's a woman. I suppose that's a historical thing. Alright, well met. It's an honor to meet you. Humbly invite you to be our guest of honor and join us in our nearby city. There is a festive folk dance that we could enjoy. Sure, we'd love to sample your hospitality. That is an AI. And my knowledge of writing has been boosted because we encountered another civilization. So this is Poland. That's their capital of Krakow. You can see it's the capital because it has that star next to their name, which is a new thing. So if we want to settle up here, we should do that fairly soonish. Let's see, right, we got a tech boost towards writing. Right, met new civilization, so that's also +1 era score. Okay, cool. We also get a city-state meeting bonus. Oh, we also met Brussels over there. They are a city-state. They're not a competitor. Like, Poland is our opponent in this game. They are our competitor. They are, of course, AI players. However, there's also city-states. Cities that are powerful enough to be considered their own sort of empire, mini-empire. If you become friendly with them, they send you stuff. Right? So, because we have one envoy with Brussels, we get +2 production in the capital when producing wonders, buildings, or districts. So that's really cool. we want to expand this. As you can see, that's the first envoy. On 3 envoys we get a plus another boost, and 6 we get another boost. And they also have the suzerain boost, which is if we are the civilizations with the most amount of envoys in Brussels, above 3, that we get a unique boost. So this boost is we get plus 15% production towards wonders. So if we want to go for a cultural victory in this game, having Brussels on our side is pretty handy. Right now, no players have 3 or more envoys with Brussels, so nobody's the suzerain yet, but I get a feeling that we might do that. They also have a quest for us, which you can hover over this little exclamation point here to get a description. They have a quest for us to send a trade route to them. So we will definitely want to do that. Yes. Let's see, we met these 2 things, I know, and city-state meeting bonus. Okay. We were the first civilization to meet Brussels, so we automatically get 1 envoy there, which is why we have one. Also send our scouts over here. Yeah, these scouts are way more effective now. We got good movement.
Who deserves more credit than the wife of a coal miner?
The wife of a sailor? I don't know. Let's see here. Right, this is mining. So, what do we research next? We have a boost towards writing, which will unlock a campus. Campus is a district. We can build districts on these tiles, like instead of, for example, this is a normal tile. If we were to, we could have a builder build a farm on this tile, and we would get more food, for instance. Or we can build a district on this tile, and inside that district we can build buildings. So if we build a campus district, we can then build libraries and sort of technologically boosting buildings inside of that district. So unlocking campus is obviously going to be a big deal, not only because as Scotland, if our citizens are happy, we get a boost towards technology. Technology is also very powerful in this game, because even in like a military situation, if your opponent is using swordsmen and you are using knights, you're gonna beat them. Like, that's the way it is. Or like musketmen, you know? So the more technologically advanced you are, the better. So there is definitely something to be said for going pottery to get into writing. Of course, going animal husbandry as well will be beneficial, because we got cows or cattle right here next to our capital, and it will allow us to build horsemen also, or build a encampment or enclosure around the horses. Oh, we actually have an additional horse resource down there that we could potentially trade away. Okay. Animal husbandry, I think that because we're building a slinger, and to boost the archery tech, we need to kill a unit with a slinger. So we could sort of gamble on that, and I am a gambling man. So I'm not a degenerate or nothing, but you know, let's take a chance. Let's roll the dice, see what happens. I just hope we can actually kill it. Let's see here. Let's cross the river. Crossing the river will end your movement with any unit, as will embarking, like going from land into water. That's a feature we can unlock later on to allow us to explore the water around our capital. we will want to do that. Let's send our warrior back towards Sterling. Oh, we discovered another goody hut, as it's lovingly called. Tribal village. And it looks like there is tundra down here. So we might be all the way to the south in this world. I don't know exactly where we are. Oh, Javiga sent us a trade delegation with gifts of Pizanki, whatever that is. Right, they have been blessed and are no longer part of pagan tradition. Your delegation is most welcome. This will give them more information on us, but we will also get a boost towards friendship with the Jadviga there. And if I can make peace with Jadviga, that is something I want to do. Let's try and send a delegation to her as well. This will cost us 25 gold, because it's basically a gift. Ah, we have received your trade delegation, and your gifts as well. And they accepted them. They will be treated as guests of honor. Cool. Thank you. So, now because we have a trade delegation with them, we get a boost towards access level, and we get a boost towards or know their agendas. Every civilization in this game has an agenda. These are things that they like or dislike. Jadviga here is a saint, so she tries to build up faith and likes civilizations that also focus on faith. Which means that we're probably not going to be all that good friends. We're going to be heathens, I guess. Okay, we got 40 gold from the tribal village. Nice. Alright, we got some diamonds over here as well. Let's see what's over here. I think maybe if we were to found a city, it would do so along the river though, and not here necessarily. We'll see. So yeah. I realize that explaining everything in detail as I'm doing might piss off some of the people who are very familiar with this game, but I know that some people are not, and so I'm doing it for their benefit. Yeah, if I do any future Let's Plays of this game, which is likely, I will most likely not explain the mechanics again. Because I would just be obnoxious. Right. Let's see if we can cross over the river. And
at his best,
see what's...
man is the noblest of all animals.
Ooh.
Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.
That's Aristotle. Every technology has a technology or civic, I should say, has a quote attached to them. And yeah, that's a good one. Aristotle was a mean dude. Well, he wasn't mean, but he was a badass, you know? Let's see here. The Code of Laws. So, this gives us policies. Policies are a way that we can affect our government in the game. So let's change the policies now. I think the first thing we want to do is to adopt Discipline, which gives all our units plus combat strength against barbarians. That will come in handy at this point in the game. We can also adopt a civic of God King, which gives us faith and gold in the capital. That's nice. We can also get urban planning, which gives +1 production in all cities, which is awesome. But we only have one city for now. So I think I'll adopt God King and stroke my ego a little bit. Yes. Oh, I didn't mean to move you. Let's send our slinger up, and let's get that builder going. See if I can lure out this guy. Code of laws. Right. So this is the civics tree. It is like the technological tree, but it's for culture instead of technology, right? So I think we'll go get started on craftsmanship, because to boost craftsmanship we need to improve 3 tiles, and we are building a builder which can improve 3 tiles. So we'll get started on that. We can unlock this bonus later. We don't have to wait until it actually has been boosted before we start researching it. But if you research more than, like if you research like 3/4 of this civic, like the excess culture that you get boosted won't carry over into anything. So it's basically a waste. So you want to keep an eye on it. Make sure you don't go over the boost threshold. I guess we'll move up here and we'll try to see what's to the northeast of our capital. A little bit. We could potentially build a city down here. We have some luxury resources around. Oh, they have a barbarian warrior now. Okay, let's move back down, shall we? I don't want to get sandwiched in between them. That would not be good. Let's also get our slinger up here. So we want to try and kill a unit with our slinger. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my warrior up here and my slinger up on the hill. And we'll see what happens. Let's also move you over here. Okay. Got some crabs there. Interesting. Alright, so they attacked our warrior there. Oh, and this guy moves out as well. That's not good.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went.
Aww.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went.
If you click on the thing now, you can hear it another time. I guess that's nice. Will Rogers. I don't know who Will Rogers is. Is that bad? To not know who Will Rogers is? Let's see. We don't want to lose our warrior this early in the game. That would be a shame. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move my slinger down into the forest. And... okay. I'm gonna move my warrior up on the hill. Being on top of a hill gives your unit a defensive boost. Let's see. Let's get started on archery. And we'll keep an eye here not to overstep our boost. You can see the goalpost has been moved a little bit on craftsmanship there. Okay, they move down. Spearman attacks us, which caused major damage. I think we want you to fortify until healed. Think what we do is we move you out here. Actually, because this guy is probably going to attack my warrior. I don't know for sure, but he can't move here and attack, I think, because he's within my zone of control. Every melee unit has a zone of control, as you can see here. That are the red tiles. So that means that if I take my warrior and move here, I cannot move any farther within this unit's zone of control. So I think, because my unit is also exerting a zone of control, that this barbarian here won't be able to— oh shit! I misclicked. Okay, so my warrior is definitely going to die. It's not even a question now. Okay, let's move you up here. Hopefully he won't suicide into me. So I can get that kill with my slinger. Alright, so that sucked. I was just demonstrating, I wasn't playing for keeps, goddammit. Oh! Oh! Yes! I am Iron Man. Yeah, let's give combat strength versus units. Holy Christ, that was awesome. That was awesome. There is a slight randomization in the combat system here. So you're never truly safe to make a purely tactical decision in this game. Something to keep in mind, as I'm sure the barbarians already have. Here is our barbarian scout. I don't want this barbarian to relay the position of Sterling back to this encampment and start spawning a whole bunch of units for us to fight against. Oh, he runs away. Stuck his tail between his legs and ran away. I'm gonna move my slinger up and attack with my slinger, and that will kill this unit. Fuck yeah. So, our knowledge towards archery has been boosted. Excellent! Let's have my warrior stay there for now. Okay, so that barbarian scout has discovered our city. Barbarians approach, tech boost towards archery. Yeah, he's trying to move away. Oh, right, because we have +2 faith? How come? I don't know. Anyway, we get to choose a pantheon, but I think we'll do that next time, because I think we've gone beyond half an hour at this point. I don't have track of time because I can't see the time here myself. There's a frame rate counter in the way. So, but I think we're about half an hour into this. Anyways, I need a bit of a break. I need to refill my cup of coffee again. So yeah, see you next time, folks. Thanks for watching. Yeah, see you then.